Vince Gill's music has comforted countless hearts, with songs like Go Rest High on That Mountain becoming anthems of healing and reflection. Over a career spanning decades, he has earned 22 Grammy Awards and secured a place among country music's most revered voices. Known for honesty, humility, and heart, Vince's artistry reflects more than talent. It mirrors a life shaped by personal struggles and profound loss. Beneath the fame and accolades lies a man whose resilience, devotion, and quiet strength have defined both his music and his character, inspiring fans through both joy and sorrow. Childhood. Interrupted by tragedy. Born in Norman, Oklahoma, Vince was just 11 years old when his world shifted dramatically. His days were filled with family, school, and melodies on a small four-string tenor guitar, nurtured by his father, J. Stanley Gill, a federal judge and amateur musician. That life of simplicity and joy ended with a phone call about his older half-brother, Bob Cohen. Bob's car accident left him in a coma for 3 months, and when he awoke, he suffered permanent brain damage. The vibrant brother Vince knew was gone, replaced by a silent presence, leaving the young boy with grief far beyond his years. Living with a loss that lasted decades. For Vince, Bob's condition was more than tragic, it altered the emotional landscape of his childhood. Witnessing his parents' quiet grief, especially his mother's, instilled a profound awareness of life's fragility. Bob remained in that state for 25 years, passing away in 1993, by which time Vince was already a recognized musician. That same year, he released Let There Be Peace on Earth, a Christmas album marked by deep emotional resonance. One song, in particular, captured the anguish of loss while someone is still alive but unreachable. The experience would echo through Vince's music forever. Early career choices and quiet struggles. By the late 1980s, Vince Gill was a familiar face in Nashville studios, performing with Pure Prairie League and launching a solo career. His albums, The Things That Matter and The Way Back Home, earned critical praise for musicianship and vocals, but didn't achieve commercial success. Despite his talent, Vince faced the risk of becoming another overlooked artist in a city obsessed with hits. While talented peers climbed the charts, he continued to navigate small venues and long tour buses, maintaining his artistic integrity even when the rewards seemed far away. Turning down a rock legend. Vince's dedication to personal authenticity was tested when Mark Knopfler of Dire Straits invited him to join the legendary rock band. Dire Straits was at its global peak, offering international fame, arena tours, and financial security. Most musicians would have eagerly accepted, but Vince hesitated. He knew joining would mean leaving behind the storyteller he was becoming. "I'd rather be me at a small club than someone else in a sold-out arena," he later reflected. The decision wasn't just professional, it was existential, a commitment to his own voice and the stories he still needed to tell through his music. A defining solo breakthrough. The gamble paid off when Vince released When I Call Your Name, an album that would define his career. The title track, a tender and aching ballad, showcased his emotional depth and vocal nuance. It won him his first Grammy and introduced him to mainstream audiences, solidifying his unique path. By choosing authenticity over instant fame, Vince created a body of work rooted in personal truth. The album's success proved that staying true to oneself can surpass commercial shortcuts, and it cemented his place among country music's most enduring and respected artists. A love that defied expectations. In December 1993, Vince met Amy Grant while filming a Christmas special in Tulsa. Their first encounter, filled with gentle humor and compassion, left a lasting impression. Their voices blended naturally on stage, marking the beginning of a profound connection. Over time, their relationship grew quietly, free from media spectacle. Their marriage was celebrated in an intimate ceremony just outside Nashville, surrounded by close friends and family. Vince approached the union not as a celebrity, but as a devoted partner embodying patience and care that mirrored the empathy evident in his music and personal life. Joining the Eagles with reverence. After Glenn Frey's death in 2016, the world mourned a music legend. Vince, a longtime admirer of the Eagles, received a quiet invitation to join the band alongside Frey's son Deacon. Accepting was a deeply considered decision. Vince didn't aim to replace Frey, but to honor his legacy with precision and humility. Rehearsals for the 2017 Classic West and Classic East shows were rigorous, focusing on harmonies, phrasing, and instrumental authenticity. When Vince performed at Dodger Stadium, the audience responded with emotional standing ovations, recognizing his skill, respect, and sensitivity. He became part of the band not by imitation, but by reverent collaboration. Navigating criticism and staying true. Despite his seamless integration, some fans were skeptical, questioning a country artist stepping into a rock institution. Vince, however, chose not to engage with negativity. His focus remained on honoring the music and its emotional resonance, not on public opinion. It's about honoring Glenn, honoring this music, and keeping it alive for people who love it, he explained. His approach exemplified his career-long philosophy: craft with integrity, respect the audience, and remain authentic. By maintaining humility and prioritizing artistic devotion, Vince navigated the pressures of both expectation and legacy without compromising the values that defined him. Caring through life's unexpected turns. In 2020, during a routine checkup, a medical evaluation revealed Amy Grant had a rare congenital heart defect requiring urgent surgery. Vince's presence and support during her recovery highlighted his unwavering devotion. 2 years later, Amy suffered a traumatic brain injury from a cycling accident, prompting Vince to cancel concerts and focus entirely on her care. His commitment wasn't about public recognition, it was about being present for someone he loved. These experiences, filled with anxiety, hope, and patience, reflect the same empathy and emotional sensitivity that have shaped Vince's music and connected him so deeply to his audience. Music that reflects life's depths. Vince Gill's artistry thrives on translating life's triumphs and tragedies into song. He has turned personal loss, love, caregiving, and quiet reflection into music that resonates universally. By rejecting shortcuts and embracing collaboration, he has cultivated a career that balances humility with mastery. His songs speak with honesty and emotional precision, allowing listeners to find solace, joy, and connection. Vince's journey illustrates how life experiences, painful or beautiful, can enrich artistic expression, and how true artistry emerges when an individual stays aligned with personal values, truth, and empathy. A legacy of quiet strength. From childhood tragedy to professional crossroads, Vince Gill's life has been a testament to resilience, integrity, and compassion. He has built a legacy not through spectacle but through quiet strength, thoughtful decisions, and unwavering devotion to those he loves. His career demonstrates that music is most powerful when rooted in truth, empathy, and emotional authenticity. As he continues to create and perform, Vince remains a symbol of how loss, love, and steadfast commitment can shape not only a life, but a voice that comforts and inspires generations of listeners. Conclusion: the songs that stay with us. Vince Gill's journey reminds us that music is more than entertainment. It is a reflection of lived experience. His choices, losses, and triumphs have created a catalog of songs that resonate with honesty and heart. From tender ballads to celebratory anthems, his voice carries the depth of a life well examined and deeply felt. Fans connect not just with melodies, but with the humanity behind them. Vince's story proves that strength isn't always loud. Sometimes it is the quiet, consistent devotion to truth, love, and artistry that leaves the most lasting impression.